social work in SGH is a lot about application of the theory to practice, because when you graduate, all those theories, what you learn, and you really wonder whether this is something that is really applicable. So it's really a lot about accumulating practice wisdom. I think one of the key learning is to really developing that professional confidence. Because as a social work student, you only have like 2 placements back then, and you really do not know how you're going to practice that whatever theories and practices that you have in a professional setting. And the difficult part, it was a secondary setting. A hospital is a secondary setting for social work. Primarily, it is a medical setting. So consolidating that knowledge and experience. I think one of the if you were to look at transitions, right, we talk about uncertainties, you talk about losing that balance, and finding that balance is one key feature in for me. Right. So whenever there's a transition, and whenever there's something that is out of sync, how do I regain that balance? It could be by getting new knowledge. It could be by getting support. It could be by reflecting and reviewing my positions. Right. So again, it really depends on how the situations are. I mean, just to share, going into from MSW work to FSU work is, it's so different, because MSW work is all crisis. You just pop, and a lot of cases. Whereas the FSU work is long drawn cases, 7 years, and still there. You really look at a lot of patience and journeying together with the client. 8 months before I made that decision, actually almost a year. So it was really a struggle, because number one, when you work in an SGH, it's a hospital, it's a government setting back then. And you know that a lot of things are assured, your salary is assured, your bonuses are assured, and then you're going into a Malay Muslim organization with all there are certain ideas that is already inside me, talking about working in an MMO, a VWO. Number one is funding, or salary is going to be cut, or things like that. So it was really trying to figure out whether it is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make, because it's really uncertain. So once I made that decision, okay, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for the benefit of the community, I said, okay, so just move on. So that's the decision making. But when I discovered that going into an FSC work is totally different from MSW work, and at the same time trying to figure out how to manage this team of, when I was in the heart center, it was only 5. In MSW, in FSC, it's multiplied by 3, 15. It was quite a struggle, and I think I'm looking for mentors' help. So I had J. Halim, who was the chairman back then in Mendaki. He was the chairman of the management committee, so he was one of the mentors that I turned to. Also having a good friend to just bounce ideas, I think that was helpful.